So we'll be discussing from the. I hope I'll be able to share the screen and we shall proceed further. Am I audible, Gayatri and Harini?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Go and share the screen. So this is the shloka. Can you please this thing? I hope it's very clearly visible now. So we'll read the translation. Being pleased by the full surrender of submission of Lord Bharata, Lord Ramchandra then accepted the throne of the state. He cared for the citizens exactly like a father, and the citizens, being fully engaged in their occupational duties of Varna and Ashrama, accepted as their father. So the purport is here. People are fond of pattern of Ram Raja, and even today politicians sometimes form a party called Ram Raja, but unfortunately they have no obedience to Lord Rama, so we have to be very careful. So there is one saying that Nake Tilok Golay Mala Horir Name Kolir Chela, means he will look like a Vaishnava, but he will do all kind of sense gratification activity, all abominable things which is not as per the religious standard. So this is, we have to be very careful. There will be such kind of things which is such kind of things happen in the name of religion. So I've told you about how in the name of religion the during 1969 or 1970 and 1971, the same people of West Pakistan, though they claim themselves to be following Islam, they just went ahead and killed Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was actually chosen to be the prime minister of the entire Pakistan. So they massacred, scientists, they massacred philosophers, they massacred any intellectual person who was, any intellectual person who was talking sense, because it was against their regime, and they were not able to take it. So similarly, even during World War, one country, one religious priest of, they would bless the one Christian community soldiers that go and kill the other Christian community soldiers. So both are Christians, so we have to be very, very careful about when religion is being followed. And then even in India, so we were discussing that that certain group of people, they were not allowing people of other groups or castes to enter the temple. So such kind of discrimination is totally rejected by Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam outrightly rejects anything which is against the established codes. Like dharma can be given only by Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this dharma was given by Lord Sri Ramachandra. So Sri Ramachandra, there is a very interesting anecdote. There was a British officer, and this British officer, he was posted in today's Andhra Pradesh, in today's in this Telangana Andhra Pradesh province. There was one this um, this British officer, and this British officer, though he was a British officer, but it was his responsibility, like anywhere in the world, if you find something very good, you should appreciate. Like our Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was very much respected by the British crown, the British government. So much so that he was not given retirement. He was given indefinite period of leaves in the name of retirement. When he approached that, I want to, fully focus on Krishna consciousness, and I will not be able to work on as a magistrate. So he was given. So this British officer in that Telangana province, in that Andhra Pradesh province, he saw that there was a very big, a dam kind of a structure, a pond kind of a structure, a dam. This, and whenever there was rainfall, the water would flood the entire village. So I only vaguely remember some portions of the information which I received. So what happened was, this British officer, he was very much concerned that if there is rainfall this time, then this whole village will be submerged in water. There'll be uncontrollable floods. So this British officer, he was very much concerned. But one local person, he told, go and pray to the our deities, our Ramchandra and Lakshmanji. So he was little bit, focused on so many other things. He didn't take that very seriously. But so he, very, he was just doing his duty. One particular night, there was extreme rainfall. And because of the extreme rainfall, the entire pond, or this entire big water reservoir, was brimming, which was filling, completely getting filled. It was almost about to the, like maybe the big dam-like structure, the walls of that, or that the boundary, the surroundings would fill, and it would just flood off. So that time when he saw this particular British officer, he was a very responsible British officer. Like here we see that Lord Ramchandra used to take care of the citizens like a father. So in maybe similar to that mood, he, out of concern for so many subjects who were under his care, he went to in the dead of the night, in the midnight, dead of the night, he went to that dam reservoir like structure, and he started to monitor that place. And there he saw two young men, very powerful, with broad arms, with broad shoulders, long arms, broad shoulders. They were just guarding that dam, that big water reservoir kind of structure. They had bows and arrows in their hand. I mean, they were just guarding that place. He, for a moment, he got perplexed that in this rainfall, without an umbrella or anything, how strong men, they are protecting this reservoir. It appeared that they are protecting this reservoir, and they would ensure that the water would not flow from the reservoir to the downhill to the village, which was on a lower altitude. So he was very much perplexed. And he was observing, and after some time the rain subsided. And then he was actually observing this from a great distance. Then after some time, after the rain subsided, he went near them. He was not able to find those young powerful men. Now after that time, there was a festival in that village. So during that festival, there was a procession, and in that procession, they were taking the lordships in Ratha, and they were glorifying that. So now I want to ask you, all of you, Anushri, Gayatri, and Harini, what do you think that British officer would have seen in that Rath Yatra, in that festival which the villagers were celebrating?
He would have seen the idols.
You would have seen the idols. Okay.
Idols.
Okay. Very good, Harini. Now, Anushri, any other answer you want to say? Any other thought? Any other thing which is coming to your mind?
Prabhuji, actually, I just joined now because I had gone out to
Acha,
temple,
acha.
so I came now.
Acha. Very good. Very good. So now, Harini, can you please you try? Can you please try?
What Prabhuji, I didn't get it.
So I'm just asking. The next day, when the villagers took out the procession, what would have that British officer seen in that procession?
He would have seen those two boys again.
You would have seen the
Two boys again.
exactly perfect, perfect, Harini, Harini. So Anushri, Gayatri, and Harini. So you please note what that British officer saw was those two powerful men whom he saw in the few days ago in the midnight. He saw they were resembling the their forehead, their costumes, their everything, their bows and arrows. They were resembling the the resembling Ramachandra and Lakshmana. So basically, the information that we get from here is that Lord is there to reciprocate to us. So personally, Lord Ramachandra, Lord Lakshmana, they came to protect the citizens of that village who were fervently praying for protection. And so much so, the good minded, the like minded great British officer who was concerned for the lives of so many citizens, he could see them eye to eye, face to face. So, this is the reciprocation of the Lord. Similarly, in Bengal, the near to the Krishnagar, there was a kingdom. The ruler was, was there, and he was Hindu king. Okay, see, in the Islamic invasions, there was rule, and there were so many Islamic invaders who had come and who had attacked our country. So it is not only the Britishers, the Portuguese, the French, they all had so many conquests, but primarily during the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during 500 years, there's so many innumerable attacks on our temples and everywhere. So in this Bengal, near this Krishnanagar, the small kingdom, there was one king, an Hindu king. He was an ardent follower of Krishna, and he used to worship Krishna. So what happened is, was sacked. There was an attack by this Muslim ruler. So when they saw that there was an Islam, the king was very concerned. And when the Pathans, when he got information that the Pathans
Prabhuji.
are forwarding with their army and they're about to destroy everything. Yeah, I'm hearing. You have any questions?
No, Prabhuji, I was just gonna tell that your voice was
So
breaking.
there was these army men, they were attacked. So when the these Pathan Islamic invaders, they were about to attack the city, this small kingdom. The surprise of the king, he saw in the middle of the night from a temple, from a cannon. You understand cannon? In olden days, this cannon was there. Like we have military tanks now. We used to have olden days have cannons. So, in Hindi they say so. Do you know this weapon called a cannon? Shri Gaiden Hari. Do you know this? Maybe my network is not that much. So I'll just share the screen of this stove. So what happened was, to the surprise of the king, the deity of the Lord, he was the Lord in the temple. He came out of the temple and he was, you know, firing the cannon at all these enemies. So this was it. Not only that, when in Radhakund, our Raghunath Goswami sitting, he was, so at that time, I think it was our Sanatan Goswami or Rup Goswami. They came and they wanted to meet our Raghunath Das Goswami. When they came to see Raghunath Das Goswami, they chastised Raghunath Das Goswami. Because Raghunath Das Goswami, he was not caring at all for his body. He was just like in summer, winter, or anything. He just to sit anywhere and he used to chant. So the Rup Goswami or Sanatana Goswami, they came and they chastised Raghunath Das Goswami. They said, why are you not constructing a cottage or a hut for yourself? So what is there? Why I should just focus on chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Why are you so much, telling about caring material needs of the body? Why are you telling so much? Why are you telling all this to me? So at that time, the what happened was, at that time, this this Rup Goswami. So let me just show you the screen. This I just have got. So now I'm so what happened was, Raghunath Das Goswami, he just told that, so I hope you are able to see this canon.
Yes,
You're
Prabhuji.
able to see this. So this is how the cannon was fired by the deity in the temple only. So we were discussing about Raghunath Das Goswami chanting in the in the mid afternoon, cannot in the sunlight. So when Rupa Goswami saw this, he chastised. I think it was Rupa Goswami or Sanatan Goswami. They chastised Raghunath Das Goswami that when you're chanting in the naked sunlight in the afternoon, Radharani personally came to protect you from sunlight. She was holding her archer on your head to protect you from sunlight. So this is the reciprocation of Radharani, this is the reciprocation of Krishna, this is the reciprocation of Ramchandra. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for our own shortcomings to be overcome. A day will come when Harini will chant, Anushri will chant, and Gayatri will chant. They will chant so purely, they will chant more than 16 rounds purely without an offense. You will go on chanting, 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 and Prabhupada will be pleased by you. Radha will be pleased by you. Everyone will be pleased by you, and you will directly interact with Radha Vrindavan Chandra. You will be able to directly interact with Krishna. You will directly interact with Radharani. This is possible. So such kind of interaction has happened in the past during Prabhupada's time also. So what happened was, once Prabhupada was going for darshan. So, and when Prabhupada went for darshan, for a very long time, Prabhupada stood there and he immediately called the temple president and he asked, who is washing the plates of Radha Krishna? So, the person who was doing assistant pujari service, he was called. The person pujari service and assistant pujari service who was doing, he was called. So Prabhupada was very, very upset with that person. That why are you not cleaning the plates of the Lord properly? So what happened was when Prabhupada went for darshan, Prabhupada, when he was having darshan, he came to know that the plates for for past day plates are not properly cleaned, and in the same plate which not properly cleaned, they were making the next day offerings. So Prabhupada was very, very angry because these Western people, no, they were very new to this Indian culture of deity worship. So Prabhupada somehow, he introduced the concept of deity worship, and Prabhupada became very, very angry with this assistant pujari because he was not doing his service properly. So, so this is an indication that this is not an indication. Deity of the Lord told Prabhupada that Lord Krishna told Prabhupada that those people are not cleaning the place properly. It's an offense. When that offense happens, there will be great impact on and did not want such kind of deity, all this disciples of Prabhupada. So therefore, mercifully, deity revealed to Prabhupada that this service is not happening properly. Once also happened that there was Chandan. See, what, and sometimes deities are made of dhatu. Okay, Anushri, Gayatri, and Hani. When you go to temples now, you will see that there will be Utsava deities. There are three deities in the temple. One is Moolavar deity is very, very, very large. They are the largest in the temple. And medium-sized deities they are called as Utsava. And there are Kautuka deities. Kautuka deities is like very, very small deities. They receive all the service, like the sleeping service, every service of food offering service. All services received by the Kautuka deity. This Kautuka deities. Whenever this festival, it is the Utsava deities. The medium-sized Utsav deities who go out of the temple altar and they receive Abhishek or the Satyapra. It is the Utsava deities who go out of the temple. So it's very, very, very important that we follow all the standards. Otherwise, there will be Aparad. Like there is Vaishnava Aparad. Like similarly, there is Nam Aparad and there is Seva Aparad. If you commit offense in your spiritual progress, you'll have negative consequences. So such kind of a thing happens. So we have to be very careful. So it is also recommended that is the reason Grahasthas should not have Radha Krishna deities immediately. They should first go for only Krishna, they should do photo worship at home. So they should have photos in home, they should worship the photos and they should make offerings. So Anushri, Gayatri and Harini, you also can do what? You also can cut the fruits and you can offer the fruits to uh, to uh, to the deities and you can make in the or if you have photos of Radha Krishna, you please offer fruits. You cut the fruits and you offer. and just put on tulsi and nicely washing after that cut the fruits and put on tulsi and just offer a bowl to Radha Vrindavan Chandra, and you do the deity worship like in that way. So the such kind of reciprocation happens. So Lord Sri Ramchandra, Krishna, Balaram, Nitai Goranga, Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai, they are always reciprocating with us. So even if there is some offense, the best thing is to chant wherever we are the Hare Krishna. So please, I would request Anushri, Gayatri, and Harini, if your exam. So during your summer holidays, you do it, summer camp, this camp, that camp, everything you do, but please try to chant more and more. Try to chant every day 16 rounds. If not 16, 8 rounds. If not 8 rounds, minimum you should chant 4 rounds. This is my request. So, I know it is left to you. Then let us chant Hare Krishna mantra and so I would request now Harini to lead the chanting. Will in between I'll stop and then we'll discuss few more about Nama Aparad. There are 10 offenses while chanting the holy name. So you will please chant. Okay? Harini, is it okay? You'll be able to lead the chanting? Harini, am I audible? Hare Krishna. Anushree and Gayatri, am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Am I audible? Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Acha,
Prabhuji,
theek
you're
hai. No
audible.
problem. So let me only chant. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna. Thank you. So is it possible you can start chanting? Hare Krishna. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण